guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite homegirl, Ayana Mertina, and if you are new here, welcome. I'm gonna be your favorite homegirl. So no, so today I'm not doing any hair content, as you can tell by the title. Just want to talk about like my natural hair journey, but in case I get any questions, I washed my hair, conditioned it, detangled it, and then I used a deep conditioner, and then I just did 2 flat twists, and here we are. I'm gonna leave the products that I used in the description box down below, so if you want to know about that, look there. But we're gonna get right into this journey. Let's go back to the beginning. I asked my mom earlier today when I first started getting relaxers. She said maybe around 12, and then apologized because she didn't know better back then. But like, so yeah, when I was 12, it was 2003, so there wasn't really like a whole like natural hair movement going on back then, and there was a lot of not pressure, but just like suggestions from like the older women in the family that, you know, you need to relax your daughter's hair, you need to make it easier to manage because, you know, curly hair is so hard to manage. But, you know, that happened, whatever, bygones are bygones. I did not get a relaxer super often, because I know like on the back of the jar or whatever it says like every 6 to 8 weeks is recommended. We really did like every 3 to 4 months, and then I just remember my cousin used to do it because she's a cosmetologist, and then my mom would do it if we were just doing it at home, because you know you could buy the relaxer kit at like CVS or whatever, local drugstore. And then when my sister got older, she started doing it, and it kind of like, it wasn't always the same person doing it each time, but no matter how I tried to, you know, do the whole like don't scratch your head 24 hours before you get a relaxer, or like a week or whatever it was, like whatever that time frame was where you shouldn't scratch your head, I tried to do that, and I still managed to get burned in the same spot every time. However, each of them had their own spot they would burn. So like my mom would burn behind my left ear, my sister would burn behind my right ear, my cousin would burn the nape of my neck. Like, it was not the same spot, but it was the same spot for that person. So, you know, once I realized like, okay, this is not fun, I don't like being burned, I asked my mom like, hey, can I not get a relaxer anymore? And part of my decision to do that was this girl I met in 9th grade, her hair was curly, and during the time between relaxers I could see my roots were curly, and I'm like, my hair could possibly look like that, so like, can I just like not do this anymore and see what happens? And my mom was like, no, we can stretch out the time frame that you get relaxers, you know, because I mentioned like the whole burning thing, and she's like, oh my god, so sorry, like why didn't you say anything, da 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 da. And then we went from doing a relaxer like every 3 or 4 months to like every 6 to 8 months, and like the time frame was just like showing me more and more like my hair curls, like I don't think I need this. Eventually, I don't remember exactly when, I want to say it was sometime in my sophomore year, which would have been 2006 or 7 was my last relaxer, because I remember 2008 I went to my junior prom, and I was allowed to get my hair bleached. It wasn't a whole lot, it was probably like from here and like forward, but then like this much, so just like a mohawk strip or whatever. It was like a kind of like brownish blondish color, it wasn't super light, but it wasn't like still dark brown like my natural color. That was 2008 when I did that, and then that was in April, I think. And then by August, my hair started to break off like bad, like to the point where I went to my cousin's salon and she had to cut me bangs that were like this long. I don't have a picture because like I do have a kind of bad picture, but they had already kind of sort of started to grow out at this point in this picture. But when you see them like at their like worst, like when they were like fresh cut, was in my senior portraits. And so I'm just like so not happy. Like I wish I could find them to show you guys. If I come across them, I'll show you, but those short bangs were not a look. They were not. So anyway, the breakage happened because I still had relaxed ends, but I had natural new growth. And I remember I told the stylist this, and she, I don't know, she just didn't know that you shouldn't bleach relaxed hair or what, I don't know. It happened, my hair broke off, and then I really was like, okay, I'm afraid of color. I was scarred, so then I just, you know, started wearing my hair straight, but I wasn't getting relaxers anymore, so I was a straight natural at that point. I haven't had a relaxer since then, but I haven't always had my hair curly or like in a good healthy state either, because fast forward to probably 2011 or 12, I decided I wanted to have my hair red, which was not bad. I still was wearing my hair straight, so like if I had heat damage, I didn't even know because I wasn't doing my hair at that point. My sister was doing my hair like all the time, like every 2 weeks I was at hair cuttery, she was doing my hair, and it was just always straight and it looked good. So she did red, and then it kind of grew out, and then we touched it up with a different shade of red, and then that kind of started to grow out, and then I was like, I want to go blonde, so then we went blonde, and then that started to grow out. Did another round of blonde, which is like a little bit lighter than the first round, and then I was like, okay, that's enough. Like I started to see more and more curly girls, more and more curly girls on like YouTube, Instagram, things like that, and I was like, I don't get a relaxer, so my hair can probably do that. Like I just gotta wash it and wash and go. At that point, I was not buying the right products, so my wash and goes were looking like fuzz balls. But on top of me not having the right products, my hair actually had heat damage. Like I said, I was going to the salon every 2 weeks, and it was the same routine. It would be shampoo, condition, blow dry, flat iron. And the flat iron was at like at least 400. Like get this thing straight, and it would stay straight. So once I realized, you know, I have, you know, heat damage or whatever, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna start doing twist outs. Did the first twist out, it was no good, like none. And then I was like, okay, I gotta transition again. I do not want to cut my hair like at any point in my life. Like big chopping isn't for me. If you big chopped, you're brave. More power to you, congratulations, it ain't for me. But when I transitioned from being relaxed to natural, I didn't cut. And then when I went from having heat and color damage, I didn't cut. So what I really did was just wear my hair in, like, I got a bunch of 2-strand twist styles. I got a bunch of like braided styles. Like I became like box braid like queen. And then when I finally like got my hair to the point where like, okay, it'll curl, you know, kind of decently, and I used the right products, I then was like, okay, let me straighten my hair one more time and then cut off the blonde. Just cut it off. So here I am with no more blonde ends, and this was really when I like started doing my hair myself. Like if my hair was washed 10 times, I did 9 of those washes. Like, it was all on me. And then time progressed and I was like, I don't need anyone else doing my hair. I could do this all by myself. But I did not do any trims, so whatever. Then that was when I cut my blonde ends off, was 2015. And 15 and 16, my hair was like getting into the groove of being natural and being curly and like learning the right products and stuff. Once we 2017, I was wash and go queen. 2018, wash and go queen. And then I started doing like my own protective styles. Like I would do my own box braids, my own twists, my own faux locks. Like that's when I really got into like the groove of being natural and like a curly natural, because I was like I said, I've been natural since at least 2008 or 9, and we're in 2021, so it's been a long time. It just wasn't always like, you know, this direct path to curliness, and like the knowledge was not there at all. Like I swore my hair was looking good when it was looking like. So fast forward to 2020 and I was like, you know what, we need some color. I can trust color again. I'm not afraid of color anymore. And now look, I have color. My hair's still on my head. It ain't breaking off. I do have like some slight areas of breakage, but that might just be because those strands have never been long. So it might not even be breakage. It might just be like, that's how that strand is. Like I have pieces of hair like right here and like right here that are literally like this long, and they've always been like that. Like no matter if I was getting my hair straightened or not straightened or dyed, bleached, like they just don't grow. And I think it's because of my glasses and my earrings, because like my hair will get caught on my earring and I'll like pull it and it'll either break or it'll come out at the root. But yeah, that's my natural hair journey. I wish I had more pictures of like the early years of me being natural, like when I was wearing it curly and being natural, because it was a wreck. But that's that. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, of course, let me know down below. And if there's anything that you guys want to see, let me know down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, hit the button down below to subscribe. And hit the bell right beside it to be notified of when I do my new uploads, which typically happen on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So make sure you hit that button so you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.